Welcome to the second episode of Class 4 demonstration. In this episode, our intention to clarify the polychromatic approach. After adhesive application, the first layer is palatal shell layer, which is done by low-value translucent enamel shade from Chofo. Also, you can use translucent shade instead of the low-value translucent from the same company. The thickness of this layer is crucial. The thickness must be very thin, 0.5 mm, so take your time to adapt this layer well. And before jumping to the next step, take your time to adjust any excess in this layer. As this layer is so thin, sometimes we need to support before matrix and wedge application. So we applied very thin layer of dentin shade before matrix application just for support. Adapt this layer well to avoid any gaps or voids. I want to clarify something. Polychromatic system mean we depend on different opacities, body shade, dentin shade, and also enamel shades in the same case. Now it is the time for matrix applications and proximal layer buildup. Actually, we built the proximal layer using body shade. As you can see, we try to adapt matrix well. The matrix height is very crucial, and also adaptation of the matrix is a very critical step. After curing and before jumping to the next step, take your time to adjust any excess in this proximal layer. Now it's the time for build up the main core of the tooth, dentine shade. The most important trick in dentine build up that must be adapted well, and also the dentine shade must cover 1 to 2/3 of the beveled area. And see, the best position for evaluation of the dentin layer is lateral view. From this view, we can evaluate how much we covered the beveled area by dentin layer, and also to evaluate how much the thickness remain for the final enamel layer. Just accentuation of the mamelons using anatomical burnisher, then we correct or divide the mamelons to get natural appearance. After curing dentin layer, now enamel layer will be done with 2 layers: body enamel, value enamel. Started with the body enamel from the cervical part of the tooth to the junction between the middle and the incisal part, with little bit extension on the mamelons. Take care, this layer must be gradually decreased as we go incisally. Trick to do incisal halo, actually sometimes I depend on white stain. but I need its effect. Actually, stain with high intensive color. So we just need its effect only. So we just need a little bit stain in the incisal part to create the incisal halo. Now is the time for the final layer, and I prefer to do it with translucent shade, or you can use also low value enamel again. This step will make the incisal translucency more obvious. The most important trick I want to highlight with you that take your time to adapt the final layer well. Any gaps or voids in the final layer will end up with ugly appearance. And also, if you don't adapt the final layer well, it will end up by pitted surface. So take your time using brush number 4, uni brush number 4 from Chofo, wetted by Ceramage modeling resin from the same company. As we mentioned before, the most important trick in the final layer to be adapted well to avoid any gaps or voids, and also to avoid the final pitted surface. Hope this episode was useful for you. Stay tuned for the final episode, finishing and polishing protocol. With love, Ahmed Saad.